session. Okay, so very good evening to all of you. I'm Rajeshwari. I'm from Stones to Milestones. Hold on. I'm here today to take you through the teacher orientation for this program called CEECT. Okay, and also train you on the LightSail platform. So a warm welcome to each one of you. End of the day, end of the year, on a Saturday evening for being a part of this program. Well done, all of you, for being a part today. So I'll take you through quickly, but I'll be stopping in between and you can tell me if you have a query. We'll clear the queries. So let's not be in a hurry, but this won't take more than about 30-35 minutes. So yes, I would suggest all of you to take a pen and a paper so you can note down the steps and keep responding so that I know you're able to understand, and that will help us, get past this. Okay, so let me first present my screen. Yes, so we are here today for the teacher development program called CEECT. CEECT stands for Communicative English Excellence Certification for Teachers. My screen is visible, I hope. Yeah. Okay. So the agenda for today's session is going to be a program overview, a very brief program overview, and LightSail platform training, all the basics to just get you started. Okay. And we'll reserve the last 5 minutes for question and answers. Okay. So the CECT program, the duration will be about 3.5 to 4 months. We'll start with a baseline assessment, okay? And then you will have to use the LightSail platform for 10 to 15 minutes every day. It's a self-learning platform. You can read books on this platform. You can do many things. I'll take you through it. But you need to use it at least 10 to 15 minutes per week, per day, or about an hour per week, okay? Whatever works fine for you, you could do that. Then you need to complete assignments on the platform, and we'll have 6 master classes scheduled every 15 days once. And the schedule will be shared well in advance with your principal as well as your POC. And on completion, you will all receive a certificate from Stones to Milestones. And you can also log 20 hours of continuous professional development. This is the program overview. I'll take you through each of them in detail. So far clear? Okay.
Yes, madam.
Yeah. So basically, LightSail is the app. It's not an app. Okay, but that's the platform on which you'll be working for the next 3.5, 4 months. It's like a library, but a digital library. Okay, so you can read books. You can do a lot more than reading books, but that will be your platform. And the platform is made in such a way that it is individualized. Okay, so you saw the baseline assessment, right? So when you complete the baseline assessment, the platform will get to know what is your level, and it will give you books according to your level. So in that way, it is individualized, it is personalized, and so you will benefit immensely by using the platform. And you can access the platform from anywhere, your phone, your laptop, your desktop, your school. If you have a computer lab, you can access the platform from anywhere. So it is at your convenience that you can use the platform whenever you're free, whether it be it at school or be it at home. When you find time, 10 minutes a day, I'm sure it's not too much to ask. Or if you cannot take out that 10 minutes on a daily basis, you could even do it 1 day per week, you could spend about an hour or so. So that is the requirement. So I shall continue my presentation. Okay. So time for your pen and paper. How do you access this LightSail platform? You need to open a browser. It can be Edge, it can be Chrome, it can be Safari, and type reader.lightsailed.com. Don't forget the ed, reader.lightsailed.com. That is what you need to type and press enter. Today, after the session, we will be sharing login IDs and temporary password on your WhatsApp group. So you could refer to that and take your login ID and temporary password, which will be 1234, and log into this web address. Okay. The first thing it will take you is, it will ask you to set a new password. So please set a simple new password. Even if it is 4 characters, it is enough. But remember to make note of it, because then if you forget it, again, you'll have to approach us for resetting the password. So please make note of it. LightSail platform, like I said, works best on laptop or a desktop computer, anything that has a wide screen. Okay. So if you're using your phone, which most teachers do, you need to use the phone in the landscape mode like this. You need to have it widthwise, not lengthwise. Okay. So use it like this, then you will be able to see all the features. Okay. Use it in the landscape mode. Yes. So, hold on. I think I skipped one page. One second. Yeah. Yes, this is how it will look. On the browser, you need to type reader.lightsailed.com. And then it will take you to a page that looks like this. Okay. Here you will enter your username and the password, which will be 1234. It's a temporary password. So you will enter both and log in. Remember to change the password immediately. Otherwise, the computer will reset it. So after this step, you have to go. It will take you to this step, but complete this step. Okay. Set a new password and save it. Once you save the password, it will take you to the LightSail dashboard. Since you're all trainees, the platform will refer to you as a student. Okay. And there are 2 things that you need to look for when you log in for the first time. What are those 2 things? One is the power challenge. You can see that there is a green icon that says power challenge, and there's a begin button right next to it. And the other one is a LightSail score, which is empty at the moment. Okay. Remember, I said the first thing we need to do is do the baseline assessment. So first thing you need to do is, when you have about 30 to 40 minutes time, you start the power challenge, because every teacher must take up the power challenge to get their baseline LightSail score. Now, what is a LightSail score? It's based on the LightSail framework that is used across the world to measure English ability or text difficulty. Okay. The LightSail framework is for reading and English. So please get your LightSail scores. Okay. And then you'll be able to use the other features on the platform. So this is your first step. The first step is going to be taking up the power challenge. So the power challenge will take about 30 to 40 minutes. Maybe you have to answer about 30 to 40 questions. Our request would be that you complete it in one single sitting. So whenever you have 30, 40 minutes, Please sit down and finish this. This is a one-time thing. You will not be repeating this again. Only the first time you log in, you have to complete the power challenge. Okay. And most importantly, you need to do it independently. So don't take any sort of help, either from Google or from a colleague, because we know some language teachers especially may hesitate saying, I don't know English well. How do I take it up? No problem. Like, see, I typically teachers' scores will lie between 400 all the way up to 1300 or 1400. And it doesn't matter. It is your individual score. And when you go through this training program for 3.5 to 4 months, you will see an improvement in your LightSail level. Okay. So far clear? Okay. So in that case, I'll want one of you to recap what we did so far before I move ahead. What are the steps you need to do? Any one of you can unmute and speak.
Ma'am, for logging in or from the beginning?
From
Whatever you...
logging in.
Okay, so we have to log in by typing reader.lightsailed.com.
Awesome.
And then we have to enter the login ID password, and then after that, whatever the login ID password will be shared by you on WhatsApp. And when we do it, we have to again set a new password right then and there only.
Yes.
And then we will get a power challenge that is about 30 to 40 minutes that we have to complete in one single sitting, and also we don't have to take any help.
Awesome. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for summarizing that so beautifully. Yes. So I am clear that you all know what you have to do. So I am going to move on. Okay. So let me present my screen. Okay. So this is how the power challenge will look. There will be the question number, there'll be one small paragraph, and there will be a comprehension question with a blank. And you'll have the answers onto your right. You have to choose which you feel is the appropriate or the correct answer. Choose it by clicking and say submit. Click on submit. That will take you to the next question. So you can see this progression bar here. Right now it's question 1, so it is showing 0%. Okay. So as you move on, it will complete it. Okay. It will take you all the way till the end. Yeah, like I said, you need to do this absolutely independently to get accurate results. Yeah, so if you see this, we are in the 6th question, so 12% of our power challenge is complete. Okay, so don't worry if you don't understand all the meaning of all the words. Supposing there are words that you don't understand, you can always take a guess as to what could be the answer, what you think is the answer, and submit. But do not take help of dictionary or Google or anybody else, okay? So when you complete your power challenge, it will bring you back to this dashboard. And now you'll see that the power challenge icon has disappeared. And you can see a LightSail score here, okay? Now it's time for you to do the second step. The first step was taking up the power challenge. Now the second step is to read a power text. I'll tell you why. So every teacher must compulsorily complete one LightSail cycle. Okay. What is a LightSail cycle? A LightSail cycle is power challenge plus one power text. Okay. So LightSail score, when it first comes on your home page, it's not calibrated. Okay. So this power text will help it get calibrated. It could either go up or it could go down based on your reading of the power text. Now, what is a power text? Yes. So on the home page, you need to click on library. Please note this down. On the home page, you need to click on library, go to books, and in books, you need to access power texts. Power texts are something that you will read throughout your training program till the end of 4 months. Okay. So reading power text will help you improve your LightSail score, irrespective of where you start. Whether you start at 400 or 800, you will see that it will improve if you keep reading power texts. You need to read at least 2 power texts every week. Okay, remember I told you 60 minutes a week you have to spend. So in that, 2 power texts every week you must compulsorily read. And your score will get updated every 15th or 30th of a month. Okay. This is how it will look. So click on library. It will take you to the library. Here you can click on books. And then you can see this, where there's a little boy carrying a weight, which is made of books. That's your power text. Okay. And when you click on that, it will open a library full of books. Okay. It's different categories. You can explore what interests you. If you're a science teacher, you can go read science. If you're somebody who likes to read humor, you can go to humor or fiction. Okay. Based on your interest, you can choose the book. An important part is you saw that this ID had a LightSail score of 1200. Okay. Now, all these books also are categorized based on LightSail levels also. So you see, I can see in my, in this ID, 1390, 1400, about 200 levels above my LightSail score is what I see in my library. Why is that? Why do you think it's like that? Yes, Janki ma'am.
Ma'am, it's because my LightSail score, according to the baseline.
We're not able to hear you. Janki ma'am, just turn off your video. That might help. We couldn't hear you. Just turn off. Yeah. Answer now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, when we appear for the baseline test, the assessment, after that, whatever LightSail score we receive, supposingly I have got 200 LightSail score, then all the power text will be according to my LightSail score, 200,
Absolutely.
210. And if I don't, I'm sorry, but if I don't read power text, then my LightSail score may go decrease also. And according to that, again, I will get the power text.
Yeah, no, you were correct halfway. The thing is, books in the power text is at least 200 points or 150 points more than your LightSail level, because when you read power text, it's like lifting weights. Okay, what happens when we lift weights? We get stronger. Okay, so the power text is slightly higher than your level. So when you read that and engage with those books, your LightSail score improves. Okay. But for the LightSail cycle, you have to do power challenge, power text. 2 things you have to do. 1 power text and power challenge. When you complete, your LightSail cycle is complete. After that, you need to keep reading power text on a daily basis or a weekly basis. It's up to you. Okay. Now, remember I told you need to do it independently. Supposing you don't do it independently and you take the help of Google, your LightSail level will come high. Okay, in place of 300 for me, it will come as 600 or 700. Now my power text will be 900 or 1000, but my actual level is 300. So what will happen is I will not be able to read those, the power text. So that's the reason we need to do it independently so that we get accurate power, the LightSail score, and then we are able to read power text to improve our LightSail score. Okay, thank you so much, Janki. Sorry. Yes. So in Power Text, it will be like a book, and you open the book and there will be paragraphs. In those paragraphs, you'll find some word missing and there'll be a green box in that place. So that's called a clause. When you click on the green box, again, multiple choice will appear. Okay. You need to choose and submit the right word that you think is right. If your answer is correct, you get a green line. If the answer is wrong, you get a red line. Remember, in Power Challenge, you won't know whether your answer is correct or not. But Power Text, which you will be reading throughout the training program, you will know whether your answer is correct or wrong. Okay. Now, LightSail is a very beautiful platform. You will enjoy reading on LightSail. And there are many, many features also. Like you can make the text larger, you can read along, you can listen to a book, you can increase or decrease the speed, you can know synonyms. So many options are there. I'm not going to confuse you with all of that, but I'm just telling you it's all there. Explore the platform. The more and more comfortable you get on the platform, you can start exploring new features. So as you take up assignments, your LightSail score will increase. Like we spoke about, your minimum commitment is at least 60 minutes, but feel free to use it as much as possible. If you're able to do half an hour a day, well and good. It will just develop a habit of reading, which will eventually help you with your communication skills. So LightSail platform offers scope for reading books, listening to text, oral fluency tests, and also my favorite on the platform is spelling practice. Okay, so on the home page, you can see assignments. And if you click on assignments, you can view your assignments, okay, along with the due date. We will be giving at least 10 days time to complete your assignments. That is at least 2 weekends. Supposing you're busy in one weekend, you could do it in the next. So we will give you 10 days time. So please make sure you log in regularly and you complete all your assignments. Assignments will be articles. Reading assignments will be articles which are with topics that are very relevant for you all. It could be game-based learning, impact of NEP, etc. So we'll be posting 2 articles per week. So if there are HODs or the principal here feels that you want your teachers to read something in particular, you could get in touch with us and we'll make sure we are putting that up as an assignment. There can be fluency tests, and depending on the trainer for the masterclass, you will have a pre-read, which is you read and come prepared for the masterclass, and a post-read, so after the masterclass. So it's all reading material. Okay. Okay, so masterclass will be conducted by renowned experts in the field of education and teacher training. And masterclasses will be held on the same day of the week at a fixed time. What do I mean by that? Supposing we decide Saturday 5 p.m. It's not decided, but if we decide, then every alternate Saturday we will have the masterclass at the same time on the same day. And links, details about the trainers, all that will be shared on your WhatsApp group. So we have completed the presentation. I'm just summing up for you. So what do you need to do in the first week? First week happens to also be the first week of the new year. So this is your task for the first week. So we will share your username and password on the WhatsApp group. You will need to log into LightSail by typing reader.lightsailed.com. You'll take up the power challenge, get your LightSail score, and read one power text from the library. So we will not be posting any assignments till you all complete your power challenge. So this is your task for this week. And if you want to, you can always do spell bees. Okay. So right now I'm going to stop my presentation. I'd like to take you through a live demo. But before that, I want to ask, does any one of you have any questions? If you don't have, I'll take you through a live demo. And then you can maybe after that, if you have questions, you can ask me. I will be sharing the PowerPoint as well as a user manual with all of you on the WhatsApp group. So for your reference, and also the recording will be shared with your principal. Okay, so I have my browser open. I need to type reader.lightsailed.com. That will take me to the login page. Okay, here I will log in. So I'll put the temporary password, which is 1234, and I will log in. Yes, so that will take me to the set permanent password page where I can set my password. A small 4-character password also will do, but just remember to make note of it. And then I will go to the home page. Okay. On the home page, I can see power challenge and I can see that the LightSail score is NT. So my first thing is to make 30 to 40 minutes time and begin the power challenge. See, you have to click next to the power challenge to begin. So the first question will come and you have to read the question carefully and answer the question. The dog was curious, tough, weak, or loud. Whatever I think is the appropriate answer, I need to choose it and I need to submit. It will take me to the next question. Again, I need to do the same thing and this progression bar will show me how much I have completed. Now, supposing something happens and I have to log out, okay? Don't worry. We suggest you to do it in one sitting, but it's okay. Supposing you get logged out or you have something that has urgently come up, you can always come back to it. It will continue from that exact same point, okay? Your progress will be saved, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, now I'm going to present one ID that has completed the power challenge. So when you complete the power challenge, what happens? Your LightSail level is, your score is seen here. Now what do I have to do? Anybody wants to answer? I completed my power challenge and I've got my LightSail score.
Power text.
Yes, I have to go to the power text. How do I go to the power text? I need to click on library and I need to click on books. And there I'll see this little boy and I need to click on this. So it will show me a lot of books here. And here I can choose based on my interest. Okay, let me just do it once more. See, my LightSail score is 50. Okay, remember this. So I need to go to library, books, and power text. Here, let's say I want to read about everyday robots. Okay, robot is there. Okay, before that, See, my LightSail level is 50, so it is showing me 250, 300, 230, like that. Okay. So, yeah. So, when you open the book, you can read a little about the book and see whether that interests you. And then you can say read book. So, what happens is just like a library, it is lending you this book into your ID. Okay. The library is lending this particular book into your ID. So, there you go. The book opens. And you can start reading. Okay. Remember, read slowly and carefully. See, you can see that there's a green color box. These are called clauses. CLOZE. Okay. So I read carefully and then I click on this clause. Then it shows 4 options. Okay. Read on to dash about robots that are used every day. To learn, maybe the answer is learn. So I'm going to click on learn and I'm going to submit the answer. Yes. If my answer is correct, then it will show me a green line. So I continue to read. There are more clauses, right? So when I click, and I'm just going to choose, see, the answer was wrong. The correct word will come here, but there'll be a red underline which shows I chose grows, which is a wrong answer, but the actual word is makes. See here, you can increase the font size. You can listen to the text, okay? There are many, many options. So please explore as you do it because I don't want to confuse you all. So I'm just going to stop here. So you need to exit and say, yes, I want to exit. So this book that you are reading would have come into your digital shelf. Okay, so you can, today I read 10 minutes, then I can open the same book tomorrow and continue reading. Okay, but you can hold only up to 2 books in your library. Just like your own library, you can borrow only 2 books. Here also you can keep only 2 books. If you want to take a 3rd book, you need to check in. Here there's an option called check-in. That means you're returning the book back to the library. So far, clear? Okay, so now I'm going to show you just one more thing and then we will stop. Okay. Yes, and you know that I showed you that you can access your assignments here. Your assignments are also seen here along with the due date. Okay. Now, I wanted to not miss, I didn't want to miss out on showing my favorite, feature here. So this is called a spelling bee. So you can begin a bee. Yeah, you can choose the number of words, 5, 10, 15, or 20. And you can start the quiz. Okay. Here you have 3 options. One is you can listen to the word. Okay, let's listen to the word first.
Time. Time.
Supposing the speed is too much, you can reduce the speed.
Time.
Okay, I think we all know the word, but let's assume we don't know the word. So then we can listen to the word in a sentence.
Travel through space and time. Our conception of time. One of the greatest wits of all time.
So I think all of you know the answer, but let's assume we're still not able to guess. So then you can view the synonym web. Okay, this will show you similar synonyms, basically. Okay. You click outside, it will disappear. Now, anybody wants to guess the word?
Time.
Teachers,
Time.
anybody wants to guess the word? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Time.
Yes. T-I-M-E. Remember, when you're typing out the word, don't let your autocorrect or auto finish do it, but type in all the characters, okay, and submit. It will celebrate your correct answer. And then you can move on to the next word, okay? It's really fun and we learn a lot of new words. Okay, so that's it from me. If there are any questions, I'll be very happy to answer. And remember, right now you may not have any questions, but when you log in, you may face some issues or you may get confused. So please post on your WhatsApp group. That WhatsApp group is meant for us to support you. My team and I are part of the WhatsApp group. So don't hesitate saying this is a very silly question. How do I ask it? No, nothing is silly. You're learning a new platform. So it's absolutely okay. Post your query. At least within 24 hours, somebody will get back to you. Okay. So don't send individual messages, post it on the group. Because when you ask a question, maybe the answer is answering many others' question also. So you post it on the WhatsApp group and we will respond to you. And we are here with you for the next 3.5, 4 months to support you, to be there with you as you take on this journey of learning. So yes, I'm excited that you all have taken this up. And I hope you really enjoy this program. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. You really explained all the things step by step so nicely. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, ma'am. Yes. I think we can end the session.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Hello, ma'am. I have one question. If we want to read these stories not online, offline, do we have any arrangement?
No, you can't read it offline. You will need to read. You will need internet. You will need space. So if you're using it on your phone, please delete all the unused apps. Regularly clear cache memory, all that you regularly clear. One more thing with phone that we see is many tabs are open.
Yes.
So close all those tabs and try using LightSail on an incognito mode. It works beautifully when you're using a phone, especially. Okay. So, but you will need internet.
Understood. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. If nobody else has a question, I want to once again thank the principal for choosing to be a part of this program, as well as each one of you for joining us today. Have fun and enjoy the, program. Enjoy it. That's all I can say. Okay. So have a nice evening and have a wonderful new year. Okay. Thank you, teachers.
Thank you, ma'am.